welcome back to another episode of Say It As It Is. And thank you guys so much for the previous video. Thank you for your comments, for everything, your questions and all of that. So today we have another special guest in the house. But before anything, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe. Okay, don't let all this effort go to waste. All right, so today we'll allow our guest to introduce herself. Okay, she is a friend, and a sister, and of course we had to bring her here to tell us something about how well to handle your in-laws, because I know this topic was shaking tables and we're about to break the table. So please do us the honors to introduce yourself.
Hello, Rachel Bam. Vanessa is my sister,
Yes, so
as you said, my neighbor, and my friend.
yes,
Yes. So we're here to talk about all about marriage,
yes.
about everything about in-laws. So please, you guys to
Open your
listen to
ears.
us. Open your
Open
ear
it.
very well and listen.
Yes, so
It's very important,
very important.
important topic. Thank you so
So,
much.
just as she has said, this topic is crucial, like very important. So,
Important.
open your ears to hear whatever she has to say to you. So, we're going to go ahead to ask her some questions and she's going to respond to us. We don't intend to keep you guys, okay? Go into the video proper, okay? So, our first question is, so you've been married, how long have you been married for?
Mhm. I've been married for almost 12 years now. Yes.
So that's a long time. So whatever she has to say, trust me, it is first-hand information. This one
Mm-hmm.
is not tell me, tell them, tell them. That's not what we're doing here today. She's giving you first-hand information because she has seen it, she has experienced it for herself, and that's it. So you've been married for 12 years now. How have you been coping with your in-laws? Like, let's just hit it how it's supposed to be. Let's just hit it on the head. How have you been coping with your in-laws?
Hmm. It was very nice because, to be honest, it was very nice because, especially my mother-in-law, is a good woman. It's nice to me, take me as her own daughter because it's a woman like me. For my brother-in-laws, my sister-in-laws, I don't have any issue with them, to be honest, because my husband is kind of person that cannot give him brother chance to do to anyhow to his own wife.
Mhm.
So it's be there for me. Anything they bring something, my husband stop them. So I don't expect any bad thing from them. But my mother-in-law is a mother.
Mhm.
Seriously, is a mother, and I love her so much because she give me all the love, that I care and the support. So in that way, I will tell you my mother-in-law is perfect. I don't expect any bad thing about her. So
So
it's
that
good.
means you have been blessed, because I think this is something that every lady that has been married, will talk about. Like, I can't wait to have a sweet mother-in-law, or oh, I wish I have a mother-in-law, and stuff like that. Fortunately for me, I can't say yes, I'm married, but I don't have a mother-in-law. Okay, my mother-in-law is late. May her soul rest in peace. So I haven't been able to like really experience it, but so far so good. We thank God. My father-in-law is the bomb. So he's a nigga nigga. So we
Yes.
understand ourselves. Okay. So moving on to the next questions. No, for some people who have been married, in your own case, you have the opportunity of having a sweet mother-in-law. For
Mm-hmm.
someone who does not have a sweet mother-in-law, for someone who is struggling really with their mother-in-law, what can you tell that person? How do you think they should handle such situation, especially when you go into a family where they are controlling? How do you think she should handle that kind of in-laws?
The only thing I want to say to you people is that you have to be patient. Patient is my important thing. Patient, because if you want to listen to everything they said, we know they're there in the marriage. So believe me, you have to be patient with them because your husband is your husband.
Mhm,
The brothers, the in-laws, your in-laws is their in-law,
mhm.
your family. So the family is the family. So you cannot separate the family. The only thing is that you will use your wisdom to handle them. Yes, communication. They are giving you help. You have to call your husband, call them, and talk to them in a good manner. Yes, don't fight them. Just be patient with them because it's important. for you to bring the family together. It's not important, necessary for you to separate the
Divide them.
family.
Yeah.
So if you are there to separate the family, it's not going to be okay. So you have to be patient and use your wisdom and deal with that.
So especially for those people that like to do Mike Tyson kind of thing, you want to throw blow, you
Yes.
want to fight with everybody.
Mm-mm.
We're not saying don't open up to talk about, your concerns. That's not what
Yes.
she's talking about. But basically, she's just trying to say bring peace to the family. You
Yes.
understand? So when you're in a difficult
Situation.
situation, talk to your partner and all of that. And that brings us to the next question. For example, okay, you've been married for 12 years, right?
Yes.
Now there are some people that their husband never takes sides with them. You're opportune, you have that, loving husband that he wouldn't allow his people to want to, drag you into any of their mess whatsoever.
Mhm.
Now, what do you say to someone who, in her own situation, she does not have a husband who, she would say, let me run to, let me talk to him about this thing or that thing that his family is doing. Maybe he talks to, or he takes sides, with his
People.
family. Exactly. What do you expect, or what do you advise that person to do?
Hmm. In the first place, if you have a husband that will not support you in the first place, the time you are dating him, ah, you don't even have any husband, because your
Exactly.
husband has to be your husband, your brother, your father. Yes. So if your husband is not supporting, you don't have a husband. You have to think about what you are going to do
Mhm.
before you even marry the such person, because from the beginning is not support you. So what is the need of you getting inside it? Because if you are dating me and you not give me the support I need,
Mhm.
there's no need for you to marry such person, because no love you.
So you
You are
guys have
not
heard.
married to all the family, you're married
Mhm.
to your husband. But if your husband cannot support you, it's bad.
That's right.
Yes.
So that's the thing. So if you're in a relationship or if you're married and
Mm-hmm.
your husband or your partner does not
Support
support you,
you.
my dear sister, my dear
Run
brother,
to your
you
dear.
are married to an enemy. In fact, your enemy of progress.
You don't even
Eh?
have a husband.
You don't have a
You
husband.
have an enemy.
Yeah, exactly. So you have an enemy.
Yes.
So if at this stage of your marriage, you've been married for a year, for 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
and your husband is always taking sides with his people, I don't know. Yes, it's good to be a good person. Okay, so if you're an evil person, change your ways. I'm not going
Yes.
to accept that with you.
Yes.
But if you're a good person deep down and your partner does not encourage you, does not talk to his people just so that they don't stress you, my dear,
You
you're married to yourself. In
don't
fact, you're
have a
married to
husband.
Jesus.
Yes. Only God can help you.
Because only Jesus
Can
can
help
save
you.
you in this kind of situation.
Situation. Yes.
So that's that. So now for we ladies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Most times when things happen, at the other side, they would say, oh, I'm going to tell my people about this or that situation. Do you advise that when you have issues in your marriage, when you have issues with your in-laws, is it okay for you to go back to your people and tell them, okay, this is what the situation looks like? Is it advisable that you tell your people about it, or you can just talk to your partner and settle it?
As for me, you need to talk to your partner, because it's not okay, because it's not everybody that loves you. Yes. So if you and your partner date and cannot handle your own problem for yourself, it's not good. You have to understand your partner. You have to understand you. So if communicate together, not solve the problem to yourself, than to learn to the third party
Mm.
to come in. Because some will come in and talk another different thing, go to back and talk different things. Yes. So I will advise everybody, nobody should learn to a third party. Don't let any third party
Into your
enter,
marriage.
yes, your marriage affairs.
So
So
you've heard that, right?
yes,
It's important to know how to handle things amongst
self.
yourself and your partner. And
Yes.
even if his in-laws, annoy you, that's why you need to have someone who is for you and not against you.
You.
Okay? Because
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that if you have someone who is for you, you'll be able to settle whatever differences,
Uh-huh.
is there. But if you don't have someone who is with you, okay, if you have someone who is against you, it's going to be a problem, because running back to your family to tell them, oh, this
It's
is
not
what
the
is
option.
going on, this is what is going on, tomorrow your family might laugh at you.
Yes.
When it doesn't go well, they might laugh at you. Oh, or maybe you're even from a family whereby they've told you you can't settle with that person. You know
Person.
what it looks like already.
Exactly.
So you need to what's it called, you need to be
Learn how
very
to.
careful on
Yes.
what you say,
Yes.
and who you talk to,
To.
and and that's that. So we don't intend to keep you guys for long in this particular episode.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And just like I always say, I hope you've been able to learn something from this short episode that we've dropped for you today, or we're dropping for you today, make sure you pick something tangible. In marriage generally, it's not always rosy. Okay, so I know that you're going to experience some hitches here or there and all of that, but that is why you have senior colleagues to advise, to talk to. You have your pastor, you have your spiritual fathers to talk to guide you, in the process and all of that. So that's that. So for the very last question, what is your general advice for a young married lady? What's your advice to other married women?
Hmm. My advice for everyone, all the ladies, yes, believe me, the marriage is good thing, very sweet, but you have to be careful to who you marry, get married to who you are mingling with, because how to get friends wey you mingle with before you get married. So because sometimes you get jealous, you go get better and nice person will say you are pompous, you are this, you are this. Forget about all that. The marriage is a sweet thing. So please don't let anybody deceive you, because everybody destiny is different.
Exactly.
Yes, you can't say that Mr. A is passing through hell, you are not going to marry it, or this one. No, your own is going to get different. So
Amen.
please don't make anybody discourage you. Please,
So
please,
you
and
see,
try by
guys.
all means to keep your home safe.
Exactly.
Yes, keep your
Exactly.
man, keep your home,
You've
keep
heard.
everybody
Hold him tight. Oh, don't let
tight.
him go.
Don't let him go. And for you doing that, it's better for you to arrange yourself well.
Exactly.
First of all, take care of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Second, you take care of your home, because when your
Exactly.
husband go to work, I don't know whether you're a working class lady or
Mm-hmm.
you are a full housewife. No, you have to take care of yourself. Where you are, it's about time your husband come back to work.
Mm-hmm.
You have to bath, dress up, put nice perfume,
Exactly.
nice thing. The way he saw you, the face that he saw you before he
Getting
approach
married
you,
to you. Exactly.
that is exactly where you're supposed to be, so that every time he see you, he love you more.
Exactly.
The more you do that, the more you keep your marriage safe.
So you
So
guys
please,
have heard, okay?
mm-hmm,
To keep your home, follow the advice she has advised you. This is
yes,
someone who has been married for 12 years. It's not beans. It's not moi moi. So follow the advice. If you have any questions, any concerns whatsoever, do not forget to drop your comments in the comment section and we'll do well to respond to them. And thank you so much for watching this video, okay? Like I always say, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share this, video with your friends, your colleagues, so they can pick one or two. Learning never ends. All right.
yes.
So we continue to learn until we are out of this world. So make sure you learn something from this video. Don't just watch for watching sake. Thank you, and I will see you in our next episode. Okay.
Thank
Bye.
you.